So, hey everyone, I'm Susho, but also Maki, and this is a painting I did recently of Nimi Nightmare, of an indie VTuber, if you know, you know. So, I figured it out since I wanted to improve my English, I might as well do some live commentary on it. I'm currently watching a speed up version of these video processes, and I really like the process of this painting because it shows how much I screwed up. It's been almost a week since since I painted, because I was in the north helping my father, so I didn't have time to paint. So it is really curious how after a week some things start to look a bit out of place, but the knowledge I have from all these years painting still helped me to arrive to a picture I'm more comfortable with. So I did some very rough sketches of what the picture might be. I used some references too, and then I decided which one I liked the most. As you can see, I tried to use different methods to sketch the painting, since sometimes I think more of shapes and sometimes I think more of lines. In general, I work better with shapes, at least to figure out the idea, and with that in mind, I can finally do a sketch on top of it. And this is what I did in this case. I began, first I tried a sketch, then I figured out I didn't like it very much. So, actually no. I began with a sketch, tried to do shapes, but with the shapes sketch I realized I have a clearer idea of what I wanted to do, so I went back to lines and the rest is history, I guess. In this case, I blocked the shapes of the girl. Every color went into its own layer, and used a multiply layer to put the shadows, and then just basically put a layer on top of it and began to paint and add the different halftones and stuff like that. And well, in this case it was a mix of two processes, because if I began to shading multiply, I keep doing that until it's mostly finished, or if I start more messy with only shapes of colors, I stick with it until the end. But in this time I placed the shadows to have a better light map or something, and then began to paint on top of it. And that was kind of a challenge for me, maybe, because if I start with shapes, I usually get a very graphic look, but or if I start with messy colors and stuff, I can see better with shapes. I work more of it to define and guide the eye, but this time I have a bit of both. The silhouette was very sharp, while the paint stroke below were very messy, so it was kind of hard to figure out where and what to paint to still give the same effect. I have to do a lot of overpaint to basically chip away the definition of some places, so the eye can focus on the places where the eye can focus, where it's more defined, But yeah, it was interesting, and I don't know if I have much more to say. Other than that, it was fun. I had fun with brushes. For brushes, I used basically the round brush and a modified version of the Kyle brush. So basically, pretty simple, pretty custom, and that's what I usually like to do. I don't like to rely too much on brushes because sometimes you can get, on one side, overly, you can depend too much on them, and on the other side it might work against you and make the painting even messier. So very careful to add stuff. Usually texture brush and stuff, I leave them to the end to add a bit of bite, a bit of texture to the painting. Usually maybe some scattered dots to give a different feeling, or a hair type brush to give more painterly look. This is what I did in this time, sorry. And in the end, I just made some color corrections and put a noise filter on top of it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. It sounded weird there. But yeah, hope you like it. You can see the full picture on Patreon if you want. This time I didn't do an alternate version, so this is where it ends. So yeah, thank you for watching, and till the next painting. Bye bye.